Hi, my name is Kurus, but people call me Bob. Do you know what is Bob? Badan orang besar. People call me Bob because I'm obese. But what is obese actually? Let's find out.
Obesity and overweight are defined by WHO as a condition in which the person has abnormal or excessive amount of fat accumulated in their body that present them to health. Thus, the body mass index BMI is used as an attempt to quantify the amount of tissue mass like in bone, muscle, fat in an individual, so that it can categorize that person as underweight, normal weight, overweight or obese based on that value.
First thing first, when we talk about obesity, so during my obese time, the causes of the obesity is first is the lack of exercise, second is the amount of food intake of my diet, and lastly is how many hours I spend on sleeping on that day. So frankly speaking, I did my exercise a long time ago, but I realized it didn't give that much of effect on me. And I realized during my obese time, I easily get sick. Example, I get fever easily, and also I get tired easily, even though I'll be walking like from distant A to distant B. It was such a short distance, but still I get tired easily. Other than that, my legs are easily cramps. Maybe it's due to the weight that I put so much on my feet to actually tampon my berat.
According to a report by Economist Intelligence Unit titled Tackling Obesity in Action, Malaysia is currently deemed as the Southeast fattest Asian country, in which the prevalence of being an obese is approximately 13.3%. In addition, our country also has the highest percentage of people being overweight in this region.
So, what are the causes of obesity?
With an appropriately amount of food and drink, processed food that is high in fat and sugar, as well as sedentary lifestyle. Most of us don't have physical activity built into toward our daily life, which was common in the past. Instead, they are sitting in front of computer, TV, and smart devices.
One of the risk factors for obesity is still your gene may affect the amount of the fat in store. Where the fat is distributed, genetic will also play a role in how efficiently your body turns your food into energy burns calories. For example, a diet with high calorie, lacking in fruit and vegetable, full of fast food, and oversized portion can contribute to weight gain.
Next, pregnancy can also be one of the risk factors for obesity. During pregnancy, women have a necessary increase in body weight. However, women have a difficulty in losing their weight after pregnancy, which then leads to obesity. Even though obesity is bad on its own, however, it can cause many effects to your body.
The weight you can see is only half the story. You also gain weight inside your body around your organs. This fat, called visceral fat, gets in the way of metabolism hormones. The result is a terrible cycle where you end up digesting food slower, which makes you gain weight faster. Fat also makes the body more resistant to insulin. This can increase your risk of type 2 diabetes. The larger your body is, the higher your blood pressure will be, since your heart needs to pump harder to circulate blood. This also increases the risk of stroke. But even visible fat can be dangerous. If you have fat stored around your neck, it can compress your airway. This makes breathing difficult and may lead to sleep apnea. Sleep apnea is a disorder that can lead to a greater risk of high blood pressure, heart problems, type 2 diabetes, and even death.
So, how to prevent it from happening? The first one, adhere to a healthy daily eating pattern. Eat a variety of foods, including whole grains, vegetables, healthy fats, and fruits, and don't skip your meals. Secondly, avoid or limit the intake of sugar and refined carbohydrates. Next, replace high-calorie snacks with vegetables and fruit. After that, be physically active by maintaining an exercise routine several times a week for at least 30 minutes each time. Furthermore, get a sufficient amount of sleep because poor sleep is associated with weight gain and obesity. Last but not least, because of the interactions and contraindications, never consume an over-the-counter drugs or dietary supplement without first discussing with your health care provider and pharmacist.
Imagine carrying a 5 kilo bag everywhere you go. Just that additional 5 kilos could add around 10 more kilos to your knee. Decades ago, the rate of obesity among adults was 15%. Nowadays, it has risen up to around 35%, which is more than double the rate. Losing just 5% of your overall body weight could already help to reduce the stress you put on your body. Thus, you are able to continue doing your daily activities and enjoy doing them minus the ache and the pain.
Weight gain is the little things that add up over time. Ever wonder why you're winded and your joints are ache and you blame it on your age? Well, think about your weight. By realizing you're overweight and by taking control now, you may lower the risk of developing serious health problems. It's the little things that makes up the weight gain, and it's the little things that may help to take it back off.